My name is Melissa Ellberger. I'm 30 years old. I actually started dancing by mistake. When I was I was a trapeze artist, and I discovered breakdancing, and then I felt like, wow, this is so nice because it's actually almost like I'm doing circus, but it's free. There are no rules. I don't need to point my feet. I don't need to wear a leotard. I don't need a Russian teacher to tell me what to do. I can just roll on the floor and be crazy and enjoy myself. So I guess through dancing for me is a kind of free circus. So I started that when I was 20, and then I started dancing professionally when I was 23. So it's been a while. You see, as I would say that one of the big differences that I experienced between the circus world and the dance world is that circus artists are usually very independent, very playful. With my circus friends, we always mess up and do tricks all over the place, and would like to do a handstand on the top of that building, and we climb trees, and there's something very raw, very playful about it. And then I felt that when I entered the dance world, it was all about being graceful and competent, and somehow the dance world was a lot more structured than what I was used to. And as a choreographer, especially because in the past 4 years I've been creating a lot and very seriously, and came a moment where I wondered, like, but is it still fun? Am I keeping my integrity? Am I actually managing to stay myself and to keep my passion alive, even though I have a lot of responsibilities and I have to structure the work and deliver a product, etc. I always say the thing that I'm the less interested in choreography-wise is steps. I find it really boring to make steps, and I can do it, and I do it sometimes, and it's part of my job. But my favorite way of creating is collaborative investigation.
So with each other,
yeah,
and with your dancers.
Absolutely. Then I'm always the one initiating the work. So even if the dancers research dance material by themselves, I start with a task or an assignment, and then they rebound on it, and then I rebound on it, and then we go through this kind of fun negotiations. I work with non-narrative dramaturgy. So there is a kind of storyline, but it doesn't go in a narrative way.
Okay.
Everybody can make his own interpretation of the story that they see.
So more abstract.
Abstraction is a key word.
Okay.
I like that movement connects to an environment. I like that you see an object or a setting, and that from there you can imagine what movement is. So in my work you will never see a decor in the background that's there to be pretty. Everything that you will see in my performances will be used physically and will condition the work. And then I realized that I had all these different me that were kind of fighting each other. There's like the very little me who just wants to jump around, and there's the bigger me who would like to establish a company and move on with my shows and with my professionalism. So I felt like that decor is also a symbol of it, because when I'm sitting on this big chair, I'm like a kid, and when I'm sitting on that one, I'm an adult. But actually, this is a kid's chair, and this is an adult chair. So how are these different parts of the same person connecting and communicating with each other? especially in this piece, but also in general, I'm more interested in people than I'm interested in bodies. You understand? A
Yes.
lot of dance is so visual and is only about beautiful bodies in space, which I sometimes just call soft porn. But you never have the feeling that you have met that person. You're like, who are you? Who's behind that body? Okay, nice legs, you know, flexible and strong and jump high. But who's the person behind these flesh and bones and muscles? So in my work, I want to give a space for people to be who they are and not only hide behind their physical bodies. In this piece specifically, I would like to invite the audience member to reconnect with their inner child.